Hello guys, Termex here, and we just got the reveal for the Borderlands 4 State of Play, and I got a few things to say. First of all, we have this new robot called Echo something that is going to be guiding us throughout the new wasteland of Borderlands and taking us to objectives, showing us where to go, kind of similar to a Destiny Ghost type of deal. Now, the elephant in the room that I'll get out of the way immediately, am I any more interested in Borderlands 4 after this, and after everything I've seen? Yes. Honestly, as much as I'd love to play devil's advocate and be the first one to say this looks very bad, I actually think this looks pretty damn good. They actually confirmed there's going to be no more save quit farming when it comes to playing with your friends or just playing solo, as it's an outdated system. The skill trees look good. They're very large. They're pretty in-depth. Augments are returning from Borderlands 3. Characters now have character traits that are your passive abilities, like on the Siren, she has one that the cat will actually match the elemental type based on the gun you're holding. And it was confirmed that the other guy is actually a TDR soldier that can digistruct a bunch of different weapons, so that's pretty damn cool. We didn't get any word on the other two Vault Hunters, but we kind of know that Lilith is alive based on this quest where you're trying to find Lilith, or maybe she's not alive in the way we think. And some of the things that they've shown really get me excited, especially this raid boss looking thing at the end, where it looks like there's a wipe mechanic right here and like actual things you need to do with the raid bosses. I guess we could go over some things that are a little bit less cool that I think may upset some people, but I will share them if you do not know. The heavy weapons are kind of being replaced with this thing called Ordnance. Now, Ordnance is a cooldown thing that allows you to pull out a heavy gun on a timer. So a minigun, a grenade launcher, I think one of them was a saw blade launcher. So I wonder if they're doing that to fix the heavy ammo economy, because they know heavy weapons in Borderlands always kind of have that issue where you're spending all your money on rockets and nothing else really. And if you direct your attention to the bottom left of the screen, you can see the HUD has changed tremendously. We have something on left D-pad, which is actually a stim that gives you health over time. And we were told that there will be random benefits based on which stim you are running. You can get bonus elemental effect chance, elemental damage, bonus crit chance, stuff like that in order to boost your Vault Hunter. And I do kind of like the new UI, if I'm being completely honest. If you guys played Evolve back in the day, like the old school Evolve game, it gives off simple, simplistic, yet kind of Halo-y UI vibes, which I don't hate. This game does not look like Borderlands, but it is Borderlands, and I think we needed to take this step in this direction away from the overwhelming amount of color back to the gritty, rugged Borderlands. The inventory and the UI are all very big cooks. There's also 3 brand new manufacturers that all do different things, but the new ones are kind of interesting. They did have Order, which is kind of like a charge shot, if you remember like old Maliwan weapons from Borderlands 3. Ripper is probably just scav, if I'm being real with you, but Daedalus, or Daedalus, I don't know how to pronounce it, this uses any ammo type to do its damage, so I'm kind of curious what that's going to be doing. But other than that, when it comes to the part system, they're kind of changing the part system, but not really. They're making it to where any manufacturer's part could be on any weapon. So can you have a Vladoff fire rate weapon with torque stickies? Is that what they're implying here, or am I just not knowing what I'm talking about? But if that's the case, that just makes more RNG based things. But in that same light, it could create a lot of cool, fun gun interactions, kind of like the randomizer mod for Borderlands 2, if you're familiar with that. But one thing they did make a key point during this is they're going to make it to where Legendaries feel legendary again. They said during this 20 minutes of state of play that they've listened to community feedback and they want people to actually feel excited and feel rewarded. That's a great step in the right direction. And with the way they're marketing it, with the way Randy is saying things when it comes to Borderlands is back, we want to appease or appeal towards the older players of Borderlands. I'm 100% down with that. I'm game with that. And based on what we're seeing, I may be in the minority here. I know I'm the first to kind of be negative about things, but I'm actually a huge fan and a huge advocate for the direction they are going. They're introducing silos, which is kind of like a open world dungeon-esque type deal. If you ever played Diablo, like dungeons where you could unlock dungeons, but this way you actually get vault fragments, and once you get enough vault fragments, you could open a hidden vault. We don't know all the information on that yet, but we do know that it is going to be a form of endgame content. And one little keynote I actually noticed is when they mentioned the 2 Vault Hunters in the trailer, they said that these are 2 of the 4 playable DLC characters, at least at launch. And the way they worded that, I may be going for a stretch here. I do think it's possible they may have some DLC Vault Hunters already stewing in the pot cooked up for us. So, based on everything in this gameplay trailer, how am I feeling? Well, before seeing this, I was probably a 4 out of 10 for Borderlands 4, and I think this bumped it up to a 6.5. I'm not 10 out of 10 fangirling just quite yet, but so far, I think I'm going to be playing the Siren. A lot of cool things going on with her, a lot of cool fun minion interactions, plus I want a big old cat following me. If you've been around on the channel long enough, you know I love Flack, plus she's hot. got bonus points. But other than that, let me know what you guys think. Be honest in the comments down below. What do you want to see? Did this turn you off of Borderlands 4? Did this turn you on more to it? I think the build diversity is going to be a huge thing, and the customization and the open world-esque ability to do a bunch of things with your friends without save quitting every 10 seconds. I think this definitely has a foundation in the possibility to be one of the better Borderlands games, but we've said that numerous times. We've been admittedly played numerous times, so only time is going to tell. I'll see you guys in another video, maybe in another 4 months. Okay, bye-bye.